Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here, and it's time for a new reaction and my thoughts on the newest episode of Kamen Rider Saber. Episode 36 dropped. This is the episode I've been waiting for. Kamen Rider Solomon, and just after last week with Toma getting all the swords back and everything else, and like everyone is got all their swords back and their books, and Solomon, the Master of Logos got his incomplete tome, but he still is going to be Kamen Rider Solomon. This is an episode I've been waiting for. So, like I said, all the other videos, we're going to do a highlight of our reactions, and then I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the episode. I'm really excited for this. Like, Saber has finally picked up a lot. I think it's one of those ones where it's like you kind of had to, weather the storm, so to speak, to get to this content finally. But I'll save all the rest of that for the final thoughts. Let's react to this episode. I'm glad they're so excited to have their really should be rubbing your cheek on a sword. That's right. Talk about Kento not taking Spada's blade and taking his caliber blade and walking off. Kento and his conflict. His emo, brooding conflict. Say it. Yep, it won't save the world. Nope. Still seeing the world end. It's like the only dialogue they've given Kento. Sorry, world's not going to change. It's going to be ruined. Blah, blah. トーマは必ずルナさんと会ってください。そして力を手にするんです。俺は力なんてただルナを。それでもいいんです。それがマスターの野望を止めることになります。Well, of course, Toma's going to have another form. So, of course, he's going to need more power. Yes, turn into Kamen Rider Solomon. Do it already, damn it. Ooh. Saber and Durandal gonna turn against Master Logos? Do it. Oh, that design. That suit. Love that design. Oh, alright. Everyone's henching at once. Oh, nice little 5-person split screen multi-henshin. I enjoyed that. I remember when all those attacks used to like end people. Now it's just like Solomon's just like, no, get out of here. That's true. He's still got a lot of power, even though that tome is incomplete. Uh-oh, floating books in the sky again. Those are never good. Wait, that's it for the fight? You're just gonna disappear? What? Oh, crap. He can astral project himself above the book, all huge. Ooh, what is he saying? Okay, so he wants everyone to start wars, and whoever wins, he'll let survive when he destroys everything. Okay. Oh, Yuri's gonna go talk to Kento? Okay. I feel like the storyline with Ren is too repetitive right now and not really making any progress. Like, uh-oh. Yeah, he's Durandal's questioning master. Ooh, Durandal and Sabella versus freaking Solomon? Okay, I'm on board with this too. Wait, erase yourself? What? Yeah, Yuri needs to explain that more. But first, I want to see more of this fighting. Damn. Oh. Toma and Rintaro show up. That's gonna be good. And really? Come on, Durandal. Toma will disappear if he saves the world. Those who obtain Wonderworld's powers will also become its guardians and disappear from this world. What? Well, at least Yuri thinks he can change that, and that won't happen. Wait, that's it? Just gonna end it like that? All right, so there's episode 36. Honestly, that episode went by really quick. Not gonna lie, a lot. It didn't seem like it dragged on, so it went by really quick. It was good, decent episode. Solomon looks crazy. We're setting up a lot of stuff. A lot of dialogue, but it was kind of just setting up things like explaining Durandal and Sabella now turning on Master Logos because he's no longer considering himself the Master of Logos. We're setting up the fact that either Kento or Toma, they're basically gonna disappear if they do save the world. Setting up conflict throughout the world with Isaac basically saying everyone wage war, the winners will survive the impending ruin. Uh, Hint, a little more backstories for Sophia. The only thing is, like I mentioned briefly, Ren's story is just like I don't know, his little like sub arc going on with him not wanting to join back up with everyone and be stronger, and the whole Kento returning kind of upsetting him and trying to get stronger. Like I feel like that hasn't really had any strides to actually progress it. It's kind of just been him saying the same thing and acting the same way every time he's on the screen for what feels like half the season. Because I don't even like. I mean, we're on episode 36. I don't. It's been a long season. This season feels like it's longer than it is, and most seasons are 48 to 50 episodes, and I'm just like, well, we're at episode 36. We're already setting up the like. I feel like it's gonna get dragged out. Also, the subtle hints at, you know, Kento not taking Espada, second sword driver, and him picking the Caliber sword instead, so they still have that laying around. You kind of see whenever that sword's on screen, like Mai's over there, just like you got that sword over there. I could be a Kamen Rider. My thing is just if it's not her, it might be Sophia or Luna, unless Kento just decides, hey, I'm gonna come back as Espada, and then he gets a new form, or Caliber gets a new form. I don't know. Seeing Kamara Falcon botch like in a quick little brief scene with a one sentence, I'm like, okay, they're kind of just being like, hey, he's still here. There was one line that I'm not gonna say is a throwaway line. I think it was kind of very foreshadowing. Is Isaac said, "It's gonna take a lot more of you to challenge and defeat me." So I feel like obviously we're gonna get like the huge showdown of him versus everybody teaming up, and that's gonna be cool. Hinting at Toma and the Holy Blade and a new power. So obviously we're gonna have one more, the final form for Saber. It's been kind of a weird season because other than Saber, Blades has also had like multiple like good forms. Everyone else has kind of been stagnant in their level of power. So I'm curious to see if other people get other forms or not. But yeah, it's not a bad like this wasn't a bad episode. Like I said, they're building up to everything. I'm really hoping it's not gonna be a lot of filler episodes and dragging it out. Because realistically, if it is a 48 episode season, 12 more episodes, I could see them dragging it out 12 episodes. I really don't want them to. I mean, for at least this arc, I mean, we could have the epilogue arc, and then there's still going to be the movie and everything else. But yeah, that was my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments below what you think of episode 36 of Kamen Rider Saber. Or if you are finally watching, because I know a lot of people didn't like it at first and a lot of people are getting into it, what do you think of the season as a whole so far? Where do you think it's going to go? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I have a lot more Toku stuff coming up. I am going to be doing a reaction review for the Kamen Rider Saber X Ghost crossover episode, as well as the movie special. I may go through and I might go back and do like the animes and this and that and talk about those. I'm not sure yet. I do have them. I just haven't watched them. And I do have Zenkaiser stuff and everything else going on. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share it, all that other good jazz. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.